Hello and welcome to Gentle Yoga with Mary. Today I've got some easy poses and stretches for those who may be suffering from sciatica. We're starting out in a neutral mountain pose, seated on the chair away from the back. The knees are over the ankles, the feet are a comfortable distance apart. We're tall through the torso, the chest is open, the arms are relaxed alongside the body. And we'll start now with some gentle warm-ups of the feet. And inhale, the heels come up. Exhale, heels push down and toes raise. Inhaling, heels up. And exhaling, push the heels down and raise the toes. Last time, heels up. And exhale, push the heels down, lift the toes. Bring the feet back onto the floor now. We'll lift the toes, flare the toes, and then curl the toes. Inhale, flare the toes. Exhale, curl the toes. One more time, flare the toes and curl the toes. Now we'll begin to warm up the legs a little bit, placing our hands under the thigh, lift the thigh and the knee up, and allow the lower leg to just pendulum back and forth slowly, tall through the torso, beginning to slowly activate the abdominal muscles as the leg moves forward and back. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Lift the thigh, interlace the hands underneath, tall through the torso. Allow the leg to hinge back and forth. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. And allow the leg to come down. Now we're back into our neutral mountain pose. Seated in neutral mountain pose now, we'll do a very gentle forward fold, allowing our arms to fold under the torso. So we inhale tall, reach through the crown of the head. As we exhale, bending at the hip crease, allow the forearm to be on top of the thigh. Forward fold gently and then release the head. Inhale, press into your legs, lift up tall. And exhale, gentle forward fold, long neutral back, and then release the head gently. Inhaling, lift through the crown of the head. And exhale, folding the arms, allowing the body to come forward in a neutral position. Release the back of the neck and the head. And inhale, tall, and return to neutral mountain pose. We'll continue to warm up the back a little. So I'm sitting forward on the chair. I'm placing my open palms on my low back, on the sacrum. My chest is open, my shoulders are drawn back. I'm reaching tall through the crown of the head and breathing in and out as I softly apply some pressure to my low back with the open palms and doing a small massage of the low back. Breathing, sitting tall, shoulders are back, softening the back, pushing the palms into the back and the back into the palms. And then return to neutral mountain pose. Reach tall through the crown of the head. Some hamstring stretch now by extending one leg long. The other leg remains bent with the knee over the ankle. And we'll place the side edges of our hand into the groin. And so we're lifted through the chest And we inhale tall through the crown of the head. On the exhale, we lean forward, bending at the hip crease and flexing the ankle of the extended foot. Inhale, reach tall, soften the foot. Exhale, leaning forward with a neutral back, and the chin remains neutral to the floor. Inhale, soften the foot, sit tall. Exhale, flexing, leaning into this hamstring and calf stretch. Inhale, soften the foot, reach tall, and return to neutral mountain pose. And now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Extend the leg long, push into the heel, place the side edges of your hand into the groin to remind yourself we're bending at the hip crease. Inhale, reach tall, and exhale, lean into this leg stretch, flex the foot. Inhale, soften the foot, sit tall. Exhale, lean forward, long neutral back and flexed foot. Inhaling tall, and one last time, flexing the foot, stretching calf and hamstring. Inhaling tall, and returning to neutral mountain pose. And from here now we'll move into the pigeon pose. Bending one leg into a figure 4 position. It's above the leg, which has the knee over the ankle and the foot on the floor. Resting fingertips very lightly on knee and ankle, reaching tall through the crown of the head. Again, it's a similar fold at the hip crease. We inhale, and on the exhale, leaning forward with a neutral back, and then flexing the foot of the figure 4 leg. Feel this in the hip. And inhale, tall, soften the foot. Exhale, leaning into this wonderful hip stretch with a flexed foot. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, flexing and stretching in pigeon pose. Inhale, sit tall. Return to neutral mountain pose and set up pigeon pose with the figure 4 leg on the other side. Again, establish light fingertips. Reach tall as you inhale. And exhale, leaning forward. Your chest is open. Inhale, soften the foot. And exhale, lean into this hip stretch. Go only as far as feels comfortable for you. Inhaling, soften the foot, sit tall. And one last time, pigeon pose, hip stretch, neutral back. Inhaling tall and return to neutral mountain pose. We're behind our chair now, and we're going to move into a downward dog position. Place your hands lightly on the back of the chair. Walk backwards slowly, extending your arms, extending your back. And until you've got your hips pushed back, a long flat back and extended arms, your feet are a comfortable distance apart. You're breathing here. The space between your feet is a comfortable distance, and your gaze is to that space between your feet. This is downward dog position. Pushing the hips back, softening the knees, stretching through the arms, through the back, through the hips. And now we'll begin to walk the dog as we lift one ankle and then the other. Breathing Lifting one ankle, then the other, walking the dog in downward dog position, stretching the back long, gently working through the calf and the ankles, softly and slowly breathing. And then bring the heels into stillness, stretch just one more time, pushing the hips way back. And then when you're ready, take a breath and begin to slowly walk forward towards the back of the chair, coming upright into a standing mountain pose. I'm in a lunge position behind the chair. So my hands are on the chair back. My chest is upright and open. The knee of the forward leg is over the ankle. The 2 feet are on different tracks, so I feel solid in my stance, and the back heel is lifted. We're going to do some leg stretches here. So as we inhale, the heel lifts. As we exhale, we push into the heel, pushing towards the floor, but not necessarily right to the floor. Inhale, lifting the foot, and exhale, pushing the heel downward. Inhaling, lifting, and exhale, stretching the back of the leg as you push the heel downward. Inhale, and then step forward, change up the legs, establish your nice solid lunge position. Fingertips gently resting on the chair back. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, push the heel down. Inhaling up. Exhaling, extending the leg, pushing the heel downward. One more time, lift the heel. And then push the heel downward. Inhale and stand up behind your chair in a standing mountain pose. So we're seated again in our home base pose, which is seated mountain pose. We'll do one more stretch. Cross one ankle over the other. Allow the arm on that side to dangle down alongside the body. Now we're going to slide the fingertips up the side body towards the armpit so the elbow goes high. And then on the exhale, slide it down. Inhaling up. Stretching and bending over to the side and exhaling down. One more time, slide the fingertips up towards the armpit. Elbow is high. Exhaling, elongating the arm down. Now we'll uncross, cross the other ankle over. We'll work on the other side. Same thing. We inhale, slide the fingertips up the side body, high elbow. Exhale, sliding down. Inhaling up, lovely side stretch, and exhaling, reach through the crown of the head. Inhale, fingertips come up towards the armpit, elbows high, exhaling, and then return to neutral mountain pose. Now do remember, with any of these poses, listen to your body. Do only what is right for you. Go gently, go slowly, and perhaps you can work these stretches and poses for sciatica into your regular fitness regime. Thank you for tuning in to Yoga Slow and Gentle with Mary.